Kristin, as a real estate agent, one of my favorite things to do is to hear the latest design trends. And so you as a designer, I just want to get maybe one, design insight from you today.
So one thing that I even did in my personal home, as soon as I moved in, was change my cabinet hardware. So multiple situations that can happen. A lot of times if you're buying a brand new home, the builders do not include cabinet hardware in the package. You either have to upgrade and add it in the design center, and they don't always have the best options for you, or you'll have to go and do it yourself later. Two things. So I do highly recommend that if you don't have any cabinet hardware and you don't go get it through the builder, that you do go ahead and install it yourself once you are in your home. It does highly protect the paint and or stain that you have on your cabinets, because the natural oils in our hands will always cause wear over time. And so it's really nice to actually go ahead and protect your cabinets as soon as possible when you get in. Some people are very scared to install cabinet hardware, but you can actually go to Home Depot and Lowe's to get templates that will be helpful to you and make it a lot easier than you think it may be. So you just want to pre-drill your holes and then get the then drill everything in, and just make sure too that when you are doing that, you open your doors and you mark the right sides, because that has happened before where we've done the wrong ones. But if you do have, very common. If you do already have existing hardware and you're just wanting a really quick refresh of your kitchen cabinets, bathroom cabinets, wherever you do have cabinets in your home, the easiest and fastest thing to do would be to just change out your hardware. There's existing cabinet hardware that you can just change out and use the existing holes. That way you're not having to worry about drilling at all. Or you can add a second hole if you're going from just a cabinet knob to an actual longer pull. If you're looking for something maybe a little more modern, that's a very easy, just add one more hole below, which is what we did in our house actually. And then you can have a different style. Also something interesting that I saw was you can actually take existing cabinet hardware that you have in your home, remove it, and just spray paint it. Maybe you do already like the style of the hardware and you just want to change the look of it. And there's obviously colors you could pick. If you wanted something really bright and vibrant, you could do something really unique with that. Or if you just want to change from gold to black or vice versa, that's a very, very easy change that you can make yourself. Another really cool thing is just looking at all the different styles there are to choose from. The builder design centers, a lot of times they don't have a lot of choices. And so it makes it like where you aren't as excited anymore. But it really, again, between the look of your home, if you're selling, you can really help upgrade your home before you get it on the market and really make it that much more valuable for your price point. So you can actually go ahead and install ahead of time, or once you've purchased, again, you can always add that. But there's so many things to choose from. It can be very intimidating and it can be very expensive. But my little trick is to go to Amazon and look at packs of hardware. So sometimes you can get packs of 25 and then do 2 sets of those, and it's very inexpensive to then have brand new hardware in your entire home. So that's actually what we did in our last home, and it saved us a ton of money. I think we spent a couple $100s to replace 50 cabinet pulls, and it was fantastic.
Are there certain design colors out there right now? Like, what would you say are kind of the top 1 to 3 colors people are looking at?
Black has become a very, very popular color for hardware, whether it's the knobs or the bar pulls. So I think the matte black looks really cool. And also some people are going back to brass, believe it or not. So having that really shiny gold actually does add a really nice warm element to the home. If you have maybe some darker cabinets and you want to brighten them up, but you don't necessarily want to go to satin nickel, which has been around forever and is still very popular to do. But that's a really nice way to add some warmth. And even still, I think the brushed gold is a really pretty option.
Anything else that we should know about the poles and the hardware?
Again, the most important thing I can say is to check which side you're installing on if there's nothing there to begin with. Make sure you're measuring, double check before you make a hole, because you can't really, as much as you try, it's hard to refill a hole perfectly. But just go ahead and do it. If you're not really sure, you can always even tape something on. Just give it a try, see how you like different looks. Go buy a few at Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere else that you find items that you like. Put a few in, just see if you like them. And if you don't, you can easily just swap them out. So it's nice to kind of give it a day or two if you're uncertain of which way to go, and just give it a try and see. And then once you've installed them all, I can guarantee that you will love them. And it really does help your cabinets last a lot longer.
Okay, well, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.